there is the big development on the Russia and America's relationship. Tucker Carlson, who is an American commentator, says that the Biden administration tried to kill the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Now, this is very significant. You are trying to assassinate a sitting president of another country, another powerful country. Russia is the third most or the second most powerful country in the world right now. They have the most nuclear weapons, they have the powerful army, and United States have the powerful army, but you are trying to mess up with the person who has the second most powerful army in the world. Did the Biden administration actually try to kill the Russian President Vladimir Putin? Yes, it is possible that the Biden administration might have tried their best to assassinate the Russian President Vladimir Putin, but as they have their own system, they are rivals with the United States from a very long time, from the Soviet times, from the World War II, and after that the Cold War started, and they are rival from that time. So I think that they must have tried to assassinate the Russian President Vladimir Putin, because not only the Biden administration, the previous administration of the United States must have tried to assassinate or either do the regime change inside the Russia, because Russia is another country that is full of natural resources. Russia has $75 trillion worth of natural resources present in Russia, and Russia is a country with the most natural resources, and United States wants their companies, want their private companies, and want their government to have influence over the Russia and the Russian resources. They wanted to control the Russian resources, but as long as Putin is sitting there, as long as the other powerful leaders are sitting there in Russia, they are not able to do that. Now, Putin is a very powerful leader in Russia, and he controls everything. He controls military, he controls politics, he controls media, and he is very, very, very powerful. And if you are trying to mess up with a person who is that much powerful, if there is any assassination attempt on it that it has a clear link to the United States, and he survive, in case he survive, let's say if Biden administration tried to assassinate the Russian President Vladimir Putin and he survived and he find that this is linked with the United States, what would he do? What would his reaction be? I hope that it will never happen, but what will be the reaction of Russian president if his statement is correct? They have tried to kill the Russian President Vladimir Putin. What would be his reaction if that assassination attempt, I don't know that whether he do an assassination attempt or he tried something else or tried to shoot down him with the bullets or anything else, but let's say if they actually tried their plan and he says that they tried to kill the Putin, but let's say if they tried and they failed and Putin survived, what would he do with the United States? Russia is a country with the most nuclear weapons. What would he do? What would be the reaction? This is completely nonsense. This doesn't make any sense that you are trying to assassinate another country's sitting president, and that country itself is a very, very powerful country. I don't know whether this statement is true or false, but if this statement is true, the Biden administration was completely nonsense.